One of the points that I want your view on, Mark, is there's a lot of technology that's getting into marketing. And one of the things that I see is uh, I call it automation without soul, right? It just it requires a lot of imagination, it requires a lot of empathy, and technology alone will not be able to build that emotional bond between the consumer,
No.
between the customer, between the company and its shared values.
Yeah.
So therefore, is the future CMO, while he has to embrace technology, the first principles of how the creativity and the emotion should that be added, and that and should he be the evangelist in the organization?
I think you've hit the nail on the head. Um, this is why it's so interesting and gratifying to see just a week ago, Airbnb confirmed that its strategic shift away from programmatic to brand communication has actually worked extremely well for it. And they're seeing business growth and brand loyalty. Um, what happens, and I think we've already talked about it with this going down a rabbit hole of technology, is that we had programmatic teasing out exactly what banner works, but at some point every iteration is known and tiredness of a piece of creative occurs. We know that you can use it not just 2 times but 6 times. We get tired of it far earlier than our customers get tired of it, but still, then there needs to be the next iteration. And so the first thing that needs to be recognized, as you say, is that it really is about bringing those two qualities of Da Vinci together. That whole brainness of the technology gets you to get exactly in front of the right customer. But then what is it you say? What is it you do to engage, to build relationships, to creatively cut through the clutter that all the other things that this person is saying? So I would say yes. The first argument is that creativity and the importance of creativity has been forgotten over the last few years, and I think now is being more and more recognized. I was
Great.
just at a presentation in Orlando of the ANA, and the CMO of AB InBev, the beer company, presented the case of how they literally strategically elevated the importance of creativity 5 years ago, and it took them those 5 years to win a record number of Lions in Cannes and drive growth at a record level. So there was business success through creativity. So they achieved it. It took them 5 years. They made it a strategic priority. Technology without creativity runs dry very quickly. That's the first. The second angle, which indeed you identified correctly as being the third Da Vinci quality, is empathy. Because even when we cut through, we're asking ourselves, is this a brand I want to be in business with? Is this a brand that I support? Or am I reading that this brand is at the same time funding climate deniers or politicians that don't believe in freedom of choice, which I believe in, or are doing things behind my back at a corporate level that don't align with my values? And so I think very much the three components have been out of balance and need to be rebalanced. And it is the Da Vinci leader that needs to lead that process of recognition.